Welcome to the Crazy New York Driver Show. Obviously, I'm not Joe DeMarco, a.k.a. Crazy New York Driver. Joe actually asked me to fill in for him today. And to be honest, I know that Joe has 5,000 subscribers and over 1 million video hits, so I'm actually a little humbled and nervous to be doing the show today. Joe's a great guy. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Scott Henshaw, and short of being a really good personal friend of Joe, I'm also relatively active in both the eBay and PayPal community. Shared a lot of eBay's journeys with Joe over the past couple years. Joe has some difficult hours ahead of him today. His mother is on life support, and he is the one who may have to make some difficult decisions. So Joe asked me to keep with his tradition of always posting a video on Friday, and kind of just asked me to do it, and gave me free range to do whatever I want. We'll talk a little about eBay and PayPal. Don't want this video to be about me. I'll leave it up to Joe if he wants to put a link to either my personal blog or some of my eBay, PayPal related sites out there. Let me go and take a few minutes to tell you how I met Joe. A few years back when eBay on Location was in Philadelphia, I was doing some speaking for eBay for the social media pilot that I was on for eBay. And I also just started with a new group at PayPal called PayPal Ambassadors, which is a volunteer group of PayPal users. There's roughly about 10 or 15 of us that are active, and although we're not PayPal employees, we do go around and talk about PayPal at various events, show people how to use PayPal products on and off eBay. And so when the PayPal Ambassador program started, I had actually known Joe previously. I actually had a couple pain points with some chargebacks on PayPal years back. And actually just like a lot of people do when you go to YouTube to find different pieces of information, other people's lessons learned with just about anything from PayPal to Adobe Photoshop to how to make your kids nicer in school. So I stumbled across some of Joe's videos and began engaging with Joe about my chargeback issues. And at that time, Joe was definitely anti-PayPal. I think that's kind of where he got a lot of his initial following on YouTube. And I was always surprised, even though I didn't hate PayPal, I was just kind of reaching out to somebody who I needed to just get some more information from how respectful Joe was of me. He listened to, all via email. He listened to my stories and replied back, and it turned out to be, a pretty nice guy for being a Tony Montana type New Yorker or New Jersey, the Italian in his blood. But about a year later, when the PayPal Ambassador program started, and I heard that eBay on Location was going to be in Philadelphia, I actually invited Joe to come out to Philadelphia and at least talk to some of the PayPal people. And Joe decided to give PayPal a try. Wasn't given any kind of red carpet or royal treatment, just incorporated PayPal into his business. And from that point, as I think we all have seen, Joe's been pretty positive about PayPal. Joe's always had the freedom or ability to report negativity if something doesn't work out with his account. And I think we've all seen from that PayPal isn't so bad after all. But more importantly, both PayPal and eBay are a very large community, not only of thousands of employees, but probably tens upon tens of thousands of individual sellers. And that's where I really have a lot of respect for Joe. He reaches out to the people. Again, tremendous YouTube traffic, and always comes with his heart. Believe it or not, Joe and I actually disagree on probably 50% of some opinions. If you've seen my webinar with eBay, I'm definitely a pro eBay's global shipping program as I am their managed returns, and I'm kind of one of the guys as a full-time eBay seller. That's all I do is a full-time eBay seller. I like to try a lot of the new stuff that eBay comes out. Thing I give Joe a lot of credit or respect for is the simple fact that he may not agree with you. He may have vastly different points of view, but he's still respectful in conversation. Joe and I have talked for hours, actually, about situations or things that we disagree with. I know Joe's had a lot of interaction with both eBay and PayPal on policy. He's had the opportunity to talk with people darn near all the way at the top, and is always respectful and courteous. So I think this video is kind of turning out to just be a kind of a props for Joe. Excuse me. Difficult day for him with the situation with his mother. Again, I'm really focused on eBay community. The opportunity with eBay, for better or for worse, wherever you're at on that side of the fence, does provide a tremendous amount of people with a better lifestyle, whether it's just making a couple extra bucks to put food on the table, fill in gaps and bills, or people who are true entrepreneurs to actually build a business and sustain their family. eBay has a tremendous amount of customers, obviously a lot of traffic and sales, and it's that community that I applaud Joe for being involved with. I think through the rest of the video, I've actually just found out this news last night, so we're a little quick to put something together. I don't think I actually even brushed my hair yet today as I look into the camera. But I've reached out to some other eBay community members from inside PayPal and eBay. And Joe's mentioned before, there's a pretty heady community engagement on Facebook. So I've reached out to some of the Facebook groups just to get a couple quick 1 or 2 minute shout outs for Joe. And I know Joe's always asking for everybody to leave comments and whatnot in the comment or subject. I'm not that familiar with YouTube. My YouTube channel only has about 7 or 15 videos on it. But let's all take this opportunity just to kind of thank Joe, wish him well with the difficult day ahead, with the decision he has to make for his mother. Also, a little quick shout out to his brother Rick. I've actually called the Hubcap shop in New Jersey a few dozen times over the years, and Rick is also a heck of a guy. That said, short of eBay or PayPal, Joe and his little hubcap shop, man, that's really classic Americana. You know, that's the American dream, which is now really being a global vision for a lot of people. The eBay, again, 39 countries, global shipping program. The world's a much smaller place when it comes to e-commerce. But Joe has a really cool, classic, you know, again, I use the word Americana, little hubcap shop in New Jersey, which is just inherently cool. It's inspirational, I think, for anybody, wanting to start a business, and combine that with the fact that he's also a proactive and relatively successful online seller as well. So looking at my clock, I've already blown 8 minutes on my babble. So let me kind of just fuse in and out with some other video clips, and I'm also going to read some comments that people have sent me about Joe, and of course I certainly appreciate yours in the subject field.
Hi Joe, this is Genevieve. We've talked a couple of times. I wanted to send you a quick hello. I wanted to jump on here and say that I love watching your show. I've actually been a fan of yours since 2007, 2008, I believe, when you first started. I really enjoyed your commentary and your scenarios where you talk about this one buyer named, Joe Jones, and he bought item number 2545454, and every time you bring up a scenario, I always laugh. Some of my favorite things about your show is the consistency. You always have such a great structure and format to your show, and it's something that people can depend on. My favorite part of your eBay shows is always the fact that you're always so neutral and positive about eBay. Lastly, I just want to tell you that eBay appreciates you a lot. I can't really speak on behalf of eBay, but I think we like sellers like you because you care a lot. So thanks for all of your hard work, and just know that every single person that watches your show really enjoys your humor and your sincerity and the fact that you care a lot about what you do, and that really shows. So hope everything is well, and feel free to drop me a line anytime you need anything from me, okay, Joe? You're a crazy New York driver and I'm not. Bye.
Mark Z, Classic Flatware. Hubcap Joe, thank you for all that you do. My prayers go out to you and your family. May the peace of God comfort you in these hard times.
Hi Joe, Mark from PayPal here. Just wanted to let you know that myself and the rest of the PayPal gang are thinking of you during this difficult time. We're really proud to have you as part of the eBay community, and hang in there buddy, we're all thinking of you.
Sharon D. Scott, I wanted to let Joe know that my heart goes out to him. I haven't been a member for long, but have been made to feel like I am part of the family. 13 years ago, I had to make the same decision for my own mother. It is hard to let a loved one go, but he will feel peace for making the right decision.
Hey Joe, I didn't have anybody around today to film me, so I'm doing it on my own, but I want to wish you all the best. I know it's a tough decision for you to make to lose a parent, but I want to give you all of my prayers and thoughts. Joe's been very active in my online group. My name is Cindy. I live in Utah. I've been selling on eBay for 14 years. I also run a Facebook group for online sellers with about 800 members. We are a private group, and Joe's been very wonderful and gracious in helping me with that group. I can't thank you enough. Joe and I have gone a long ways around the block on eBay and PayPal.
C-Bay. Scott, running out the door for a conference this morning. Just seeing your note about Joe. Wanted to do a video, but again running out the door. I've been following Joe for a while now. Stumbled upon him by accident and stayed on his channel for hours because I love his New York accent. I'm from Philly. It's an accent thing. Please let him know that his whole family are in my thoughts during this difficult time. But I love some Hubcap Joe. He is one of the most kindest, thoughtful members of this eBay community. He's a wealth of information to me, and I'm sure to many others. Enjoy your show today. I'll catch the replay. Signed, C-Bay on eBay. And hugs to you as well, as I can only imagine everything that you're going through with your family right now. Yes, my family has their own difficult surgery with my nephew, but that's actually going good. Thanks for that, C. Laura P. For Joe. Laura P., eBay seller and devoted Crazy New York Driver fan. Thanks for all that you do to support eBay sellers everywhere.
Hey Joe, your buddy Mike from PayPal here. I know we always talked about having me on the show to do a guest spot. I just wish this were under better circumstances. Just want to let you know my thoughts are with you and your brother right now during this difficult time, and I hope you guys can find some peace and strength in all this. There's a huge outpouring of support from the community, which is really amazing. There are a lot of people that care about you, and we appreciate everything you do, Joe. You're a crazy New York driver, and I'm not.
Leah O'Hearn. A heartfelt condolence to Joe for his upcoming decision and ultimate loss of his dear mother. Endings are a hard part of life. We pay a price for love, and it's hard to let go of those who filled our souls. I don't know Joe, but if I did, I know I would like him. My brother, John O'Hearn, just passed away in his sleep on Easter morning. How wonderful a way to go is that. Be strong, Joe. You have a loving support team. Leah O'Hearn. Carolyn P., who is also the admin for Cindy's online Facebook group. Dear Joe, I had to make the same decision 12 days ago. It is not an easy decision to make, nor should it be. But I had to decide over the quality of life or quantity. Quality won out. My heart hurts for you and the decision you have to make. It takes guts and unconditional love to do this. Your heart, man, That's a tearjerker. My heart hurts for you, and a decision you have to make. It takes guts and unconditional love to do this. Your heart will hurt like mine does. But it isn't about us. It's about the loved ones. I pray that God sends you an angel to give you strength to see you through. God bless.